So as we saw with the trailer today, a lot to take in. First things first, new MSQ. So, what it looked like here with the snippets from the trailer is that it looks like some kind of a treasure hunt or something is going to be happening here, and that we're stepping back from our big thing as like Warrior of Light and stuff like that, or, you know, the big champion and whatnot, and going back into the mantle of like an adventurer again. And honestly, I love it. I'm so glad this is happening with 14, because it's like, you know, we were on such a high with Endwalker or 6.0 that it's nice to finally like step back, you know, and go back into the role of an adventurer, like where we started, you know. Stinian brought a treasure map. I know, right? Now, this was the big one right here, or one of the big ones. Insinger's Aria, or EX3. Insinger EX. I saw with several of the AoE things she's doing, and I even saw one thing where she's going to be throwing planets at us, and it's going to cause AoE pushbacks. There's going to be a lot of AoE in this fight. I'm just going to take a wild guess. There's going to be a crap ton of AoE in this fight. I'm just taking a wild guess, a wild gander, a wild all that. It's going to get bonkers. Oh, it looks like it's going to get bonkers. For sure. And can we also just, again, appreciate the design of the Insinger here? Like, how Amano is that? How Amano is this design? On a scale of 1 to 10, how Amano is it? On a scale of 1 to 10, how Amano is it? All right, Myths of the Realm, the new Alliance raid. I'm so glad. And it looks like Graha is going to play a big role in this one, too. It's so cool that we're finally going to get to see the 12. Or at least, like, physical manifestations of the 12. You know what I'm saying? After not, you know, pretty much if you think about it, you know, with some, you know, with some imagery here and there, I don't believe we have yet to physically lay eyes on the 12 yet. You know, aside from their roles that they've had here and there, but as far as like these avatars there, or these manifestations they're assuming, I don't believe we've actually like laid eyes on them before. Or in this kind of capacity, I should say. In this kind of capacity. I honestly cannot wait for them. Let's see. Eorzea, a realm embraced by gods. Since ancient times, people have worshipped a pantheon of divinities known as the 12, but their true identities have remained shrouded in enigma. On a day much like any other, however, a certain request would arrive at the Baldesion Annex and set you upon the path to the heart of the myth. He finally gets his adventure with his crush. Yes, he does. The one that was shown at the end. Dragon Song's reprise. There are no ifs in history, yet man is wont to cast his mind towards the path not walked. Thus spoke the wandering minstrel. And at his urging, you reflect upon bygone trials of newfound perspective. Your imagination stirred by the man's masterfully woven verse, you dream of an alternate conclusion to the Dragon Song War. Thordon EX. Knights of the Round EX. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. You guys gonna do Ultimate? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to beat the Savage raids first before you unlock the Ultimate, yes? Correct? Well, we're 1-4. Well, hey, we're 1-4. And if we can beat the other 3, I don't see why not. I would love to take a crack at an Ultimate. Because here's the deal. I've never taken a shot at an Ultimate. Nope. Speaking of Ultima. Ultima's Bane Unreal. We're going to be doing that one. Legends by nature only grow, and that of the Empire's Ultima weapon is no different. Triumph as you have never triumphed before in the newest Unreal challenge. I cannot wait to try this. I cannot wait to try this. It's going to be good. This featured very heavily in the trailer, I noticed. The Crystalline Conflict, the new PvP zone. This was featured extremely heavily. I love their new dedicated refocus on PvP. I love their new dedicated focus. Ubu, you know. We are definitely going to be trying this one for sure. Might even get a PvP squad going. And here's what we're all going to become hating each other over. The new residential district, Imperium. Now, during the first round of sales, empty plots will be distributed via lottery system. So that those who yearn to live amidst the grandiose stonework of Eorzea's ice-crowned city-state will want to visit the plaque of their favorite property to enter. So they are doing the housing system for this a little differently than they have in the past. So there we go. Here's another big one. Another district to live in. Another district in there. Not just district. That's Ishgard. Ishgard housing. You have yours. We want to get a bigger one. So, this has been heavily requested. We've talked about this. Basically, a variation of the trust system for past dungeons. And with this, we have duty support and updates. Experience the story of a realm reborn solo with the arrival of the duty support system, enabling Warriors of Light to call upon NPC allies for main scenarios implemented in 2.0. Patch 2.0 dungeons and trials have been adjusted to ensure the best possible gameplay alone or with friends. This, honestly, I applaud this addition. I absolutely applaud this addition to 2.0. 2.0 support up through credit roll. I honestly support this. Because, I mean, yeah, it's absolutely fine if you want to play with friends, but some people don't want to. Some people just want to go it alone. And that's perfectly fine. Because you know what all this does? All this does is just give you options. All this does is give you options. We lost the meme. You know what? Memes don't last forever. You know what? It's funny, but you know what? We can let it go. You know why? Because if Will Smith slapping Chris Rock is any indication, new memes shall arise. And sometimes better ones. So, you know what? As far as the meme dying, y'all, look. People ain't as mad as they want to make you believe. Nobody's mad about this. And if you say you're mad about this, well, get glad in the same pants you got mad in. Here's another big one. The Garo Gear making its return. We talked about it earlier. Very happy to see this come back. Very, very happy to see this come back. Very happy to see this come back. Yeah. PvP gear inspired by the Japanese TV hit Garo is back. Don't miss another chance to get your hands on special mounts and gear dreamed up by the legendary character designer KAITEN Amamiya. Job changes. Every patch, jobs get changed up, nerfs happen, buffs happen, stuff gets taken in, stuff gets taken out. Stuff gets put in, stuff gets taken out. Let's see what happens. Dark Knight. Living Dead has been changed. When Walking Dead activates, in other words, you take fatal damage. A buff will now cause HP to be significantly restored when you land attacks. Okay. That is a major change. That is a major change and a good change that Dark Knight needed. Good. Now it no longer has the worst invulnerability in the game. It no longer has the worst invulnerability in the game. That is wonderful. Life drain powers, exactly. Exactly. No, Dark Knight players should be very happy. That's probably the best change they've made in a while. I agree. Machinist, potency of Heat Blast, Wildfire, and Drill will be increased. Good. Ninja. Mug now applies a debuff to enemies, increasing the amount of damage they take from allied party members. Ooh. 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 Okay. Party-wide damage increase. I like it. I like it. I like it. Trick Attack now only works on personal damage. Okay. Action potencies adjusted to balance the above. Fair enough. Samurai. Midare Setsukeka. Kaishi Setsukeka. Ogi Namakiri and Keishi Namikiri are now automatic crits. Oh, Eric, I know you're happy. Eric is the samurai in is our samurai in our static. Oh, I know Eric's happy. Eric, there you go, buddy. Auto crits, boy. Auto crits on them big hits, boy. Oh, KAITEN's gone? Good. One less thing to worry about. Nope, I like it. That's why the auto crits? Yep. Because, I mean, that's the point of a samurai. Don't keep up with a lot of shit. Just build your meters and just go hambo. Yes, I will do more damage, but a moment of silence for KAITEN. I like the ability, however, the change is fine. Yes, a moment of silence for KAITEN, everybody. And we're moving on. To balance the above, all action potencies have been adjusted, with most increased and some minorly reduced to balance the auto crits. Fair enough. Besides, you know, there was only like 2 or 3 moves that you would use KAITEN on anyway. If you think about it, there was only about 2 or 3 moves that you would use KAITEN on anyway. So, I mean, animation changes, okay? Dragoon, animation lock on all jump actions has been reduced. Good. Good. Thank God. Summoner. Searing Light now originates from the summoner rather than the carbuncle. That's good. That's good. That needed that. That needed that. Big time. Big time. Healing range changes. The effect radius of Sacred Soil has been extended to 10 yalms. Good. The effect duration of Expedience, the active component of Expedient, has been reduced from 20 seconds to 10 in line with Sprint. Okay, then. Awesome. Okay. White Mage. Cure 3 and Asylum radius extended by 10 yalms. Good. 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 Carbuncle only does one thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Liturgy of the Bell can now be ended at will to restore HP depending on stacks held. Oh, that's good. Yeah, thank you. Cure 3 is useful now. Yeah. Thank you. Cure 3 is actually useful now. Thank God. Overall, the changes spell more simplicity and quality of life improvements for the job affected. Yes, I agree. For one, Dark Knight players will be happy to see their class gets a lot more playability in dungeons improved. I completely agree. I love every bit of these changes. Again, moment of silence for Hisatsu KAITEN. I love every single one of these changes. I love every single one of these changes that they're doing for the job so far. And I know they'll show more detail later on, but I absolutely love these changes. This is good shit. This is good shit. Yeah, you're gonna want the Bulbar gear from the PvP series reward. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold up. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? That is some freaking Lich King looking gear there. That is freaking like Lich King gear. Like, that is like the Dark Knightest of the Dark Knight looking gear that I've ever seen in my life. That's freaking like Lich King right there. Reminds you of Sauron? Yeah. Yeah. Almost, it also gives me like Black Knight vibes from Dark Souls. Dude. Blizzard might sue over this. No, they won't. No, they won't. Look, just because, look, it's not Yoshi P's fault that his team designed better Lich King armor than they did. And again, let me remind everyone of the Bomberman mechanic in the new PvP thing. Yeah, because and why is it in here? It has nothing to do with the fact that Yoshi P used to work on Bomberman. Nothing at all. It has nothing to do with that at all.